Welcome to Bible Study with Femi Adebayo. On this program, we take our time looking into God's Word, line upon line, precept upon precept. Our hope and expectation is that you will develop appetite for the study of God's Word through your constant participation in this series of teachings. In recent times, we have been looking at a series on productivity. How can we be productive in a given year, in a given season? Secrets of productivity. That's what we have been looking at. And today I want to start looking at the subject of diligence. Another secret of productivity is diligence. Let's take our text from Proverbs chapter 22. Proverbs 22 and verse 29. I am going to be reading from the New International Version. Proverbs 22:29, New International Version. Do you see someone skilled in their work? Now, I love the fact that NIV has used the word skill as against the word diligence in KJV. We're going to see that in a moment. He said they will serve before kings. They will not serve before officials of low rank. There is a serious difference, a wide range of difference between working for kings and working for officials of low rank. People will always pay you according to their capacity. I have had to pay people based on my capacity, even when I realized they were asking for too much compared to what they would have charged other people. Of course, I try to save money. I try to be prudent. At the end of the day, I tell myself, that's my own way of contributing to their lives. The guy is just trying to earn more because he's serving me. Most of the time, I challenge them. And I know that it's not as this much. And they usually laugh and say, oh God, now. They are trying to collect on that level because they know that there's a difference between serving a king and serving officials of low rank. Okay? All right, let's look at one more translation of the Bible before we proceed into our main study. Like I always tell you, if you really want to do Bible study, you can't do it in a hurry. We are not rushing anywhere. To see it line upon line and precept upon precept, you have to take it easy. Proverbs 22:29, TPT version. If you are uniquely gifted in your work, you will rise and be promoted. You won't be held back. You will stand before kings. Now, I love how these versions are changing the words, giving us synonyms with the word diligence. One says, if you are skilled, The other one says, if you are uniquely gifted. Now, the journey to being skilled, the journey to being uniquely gifted starts with diligence. Paying attention to details will help you to find out better ways to do your job, faster ways to do your job, smarter ways to do your job. If you have done something over and over and over, you are going to make discoveries that are going to make you special, uniquely and specially gifted, because you paid attention to diligence. Now, those who are always cutting corners, those that are not thorough, will not improve knowledge. The art of improving knowledge is your path to developing skills, to becoming uniquely gifted. Many times when we pay people who do their jobs well, it's not how long it took them to do it. It is not even the job they did. It is usually how they did it. The expertise, the finesse that they bring into the work. One of the things I look for whenever I hire somebody to work for me is a situation where I won't have to talk much. This service provider just knows my mind. Usually when people work for me, I don't like repeating myself. I will tell you when I hire you, this is how I want my job done. If you are a diligent worker, I wouldn't need to remind you again. This is how I want it. Because we will pay attention to the details of my instruction. So, I love going to people who get it the very first time. Or at the most, by the second time. I don't want to start repeating myself the third time. Do you have a system that keeps record of clients? That you can uniquely serve your clients. That's diligence. How can I come to you first time, second time, third time? You don't know my face. You don't know my name. You don't know how I want my things done. And you want me to keep coming. You lack diligence. Rich people, successful people, highly placed people, they don't like dealing with mediocres. They don't like dealing with people who don't pay attention to details. They don't like people who don't pay attention to their unique needs. This is the way I want my food served. This is the way I want my services rendered. I use hotels from time to time. There are some cities I just sleep in a particular hotel. When people are convincing me that I need to use another, I tell them, please, I am used to these people. If you're going to get me something better than that, let me stick to this. I will even add money. I will even pay for it. Because I am sure they are going to serve me just the way I want it. These people have me as a standing client by their diligence. You can secure standing clients. They call it retainership. You can be on retainership when you are given to diligence. But you can't attain to such when you are not diligent. You want a productive new year. You want productive seasons. You want to be regularly engaged and hired. You have to pay attention to the subject of diligence. And not just that, you have to imbibe the culture of diligence. When I enter an office, when I enter into a place, when I meet an individual, I can easily and promptly judge whether they are given to diligence or not. I know when attention is paid to diligence. There are careless dressers, careless workers. Shirts not neatly tucked in, shoes not polished, cloth not ironed. All sorts of carelessness demonstrated from little mundane things that are usually pointers to more important things. Give yourself to diligence in how you keep things, how you store things, how you arrange things. Let nothing be done just anyhow. That's the secret of maximum productivity. Great productivity. Many people want to be paid, handsomely paid. They want to earn. I slept in one hotel sometimes back. I had 5 towels inside my bedroom. 5. I asked myself, how many of us are using this room? There is a particular towel for a particular thing. There was face towel, there was hand towels, there was body towels. In fact, in this my last trip that I took outside the country, the same thing. I just had towels put in strategic places. You won't want to go home and you will like to come back. Somebody says, oh, it's expensive. Oh, but they still have more clients than those who are not as expensive. Have you stopped to ask yourself this question? Why are people going there? Why are people settling for more expensive things? Because everybody embraces diligence. I'm going to see you shortly again. God has blessed you.